everybody, it's Jeremy.
And Jay.
And we're back with more Final Fantasy IX. This is episode 56. We're heading into the Earth La Temple. 120 hours into Elden Ring. Yeah, that's what I'm expecting my playthrough is going to be like. 120, 130 hours. And I'm just going to be like, holy fuck. Still not done.
I beat the game at like 97 hours.
So like, I actually, I follow a couple people on Twitter, so like JP, for example, right? Like he tweeted out 85 hours into Elden Ring, game beat, all quests beat, all major blah 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 beat, and I'm like, motherfucker, 85 hours. I will be lucky if I clear the game in double that with half the fucking quests done.
Yep. There is talk that the PvP meta level is going to be 150, so I got to 150 and stopped.
Nice.
So Mitch and I both stopped at 150, and if the meta level ends up being higher, great. Well, we can adjust afterwards. But the only thing we know for certain is that it's going to be greater than 120.
You try your best to fully clear everything in every zone. Yeah, I mean, if you've watched me play for any amount of time, it's like every time I go into a zone, I'm like methodical, left, right, like, you know, just like canvassing the area to make sure I try not to miss anything, you know? And it just takes, whereas I could legitimately just be like, oh, here's the way to go, ride, you know?
It's funny, after I beat the game, I started looking up all the bosses that I missed, and there are like places and areas I'm like, this is here?
I love you.
There was so much that I missed. I'm like entire areas of the map.
And stand in front of it. No. Go open the freezer and stand in front of it. No! I don't want your clam hands on me.
I call Rachel Shiva.
Yeah?
Yeah, because
Ice Queen?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
The whole give me a heat.
Recently did a big side quest that may or may not have locked you into a special ending. Good to know. Ah!
There are a few endings, so I'm going to have to play the game multiple times to get them all. I will say, I'm pissed. I picked up every achievement that I could, right? And aside from the ones for all the unique endings, there's one for collecting all legendary weapons.
Oh yeah?
And guess what? One of them is missable.
Congratulations, Jay.
God damn it.
Sorry, buddy. Yeah, Elden Ring will be one of those games, I'm assuming, to get all achievements, you'll have to put quite a bit of extra work into it.
No, not at all. Actually, it is probably going to be the easiest game to get all the achievements in.
Why?
Because all of them are boss related.
Oh.
And then, so what From does usually in a lot of their achievements is they're like, you have to collect all spells. You gotta collect all miracles, all magic, all pyromancies, all rings, all this, right? But for Elden Ring, they only broke it down to like 4 things you need to collect. But it's just like so many. It's like 8 legendary weapons, and like 9 incantations, and it's much more compact and easy to get. And so far, all of them were fine to get post game, except that one weapon for that one achievement. And I'm like, Christ!
Yeah, you kidding me? Poor Jay.
And here's the thing. What? Oh, hey, is that Lamia or what?
I'm not sure.
That looks like a snake lady. But here's the thing. if somebody has the weapon that I'm missing, I can join them. They can drop it on the ground, and I can touch it, pick it up, and put it back down, and it counts. I'll get the achievement. I looked it up. I'm like,
Oh, nice.
hey, Mitch, did you get this weapon? He's like, no. I'm like,
Ha ha!
shit.
Oh no. Oh,
yes, I did both.
Guardians of Terra.
I did the latter one to completion before the end of the game, and the former I finished post game. I thought I had finished it, but I had not. It kept going, and I did not know it kept going.
We can defeat this monster if we work together.
Well, yeah, y'all actually work together real well. You give
They're
Steiner-
literally like the only two that work together in this game.
So y'all can just spam flare and flare sword. Just bah, 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 bah.
Okay. A water.
Hold him down. That's gonna be a athletics roll at disadvantage.
Huh?
You're going to try to restrain a dragon.
Oh, nice. I trust you, Big B. I trust you.
Yar. I feel like the way this is being handled is the same way that all of Disc 2 of Xenogears was handled.
Yeah.
Except this is better
I was
even
gonna
than
say,
that.
don't you hate Disc 2 of Xenogears?
Yes. Yes. And I will every time I have the opportunity to say it, I'm gonna say it. If you have a copy of Xenogears, you will improve the game by taking the second disc and snapping it in half.
Wow.
That will improve the game.
That's fucked up.
Yes, it is fucked up that they released a game that way.
The true meaning of fear!
I think I have both these characters.
Oh no. We're only fighting this one. The other stuff's just cutscenes.
Oh.
Okay, you need to, I mean, you don't have to, but this is a good opportunity.
Strat, I'll do the strat.
This is a good opportunity to use a specific thing. Can you guess the specific thing? No. No. It's it has to do with effects. This boss is weak to a lot of things. No. No.
Dang. Sleep, no. That breath, maybe? I don't.
It's bad breath. This guy is weak to a
Really
bunch
a
of
bad
shit.
breath?
You can just bad breath the fuck out of him. Yeah.
Yes.
All right, we stole
Avenger.
one of the two things that we require to steal. We have stolen.
I'm assuming that's for Steiner.
Or probably something like that.
That sounds like a great sword. Miss.
Well, okay.
Rubber suit.
I have stolen the things that he has. Time to kill him.
Working on it. Yeah, yeah.
There we go.
Hey.
He's been affected by many things.
Blind being one of them, and like the only ones I can tell is blind and mini. All right, let's see how much damage Frog Drop does now.
Yeah, absolutely.
After picking up some
Right.
frogs. 5,053. Nice.
Hit hot double slash.
Tiny now.
A big ass frog.
And
Nearly
6,000.
6K. Damn. That is a lot of frog damage.
Yep, that's more than Flair's been doing.
Yeah, I mean, Gordon's probably our most consistent damage dealer at this point now.
Yep. Oh wow. The frog drop is the that's the thing. Oh no, Quake.
Except I put on a bunch of resist gear, so we're fine. Wait, I put on a bunch of earth resist gear, so Quake is like the most dangerous thing that this guy can do.
Yeah. And he dead.
Here.
Also, that Gastrofork looks gnarly.
It does. It actually looks really cool.
It looks like it could be like an insect glaive in Monster Hunter or something.
Actually. Alright, back to the airship we go.
Monster Hunter.
Easy peasy.
Seriously, this is giving me bad juju like Xenogears Disc 2.
Why bad juju?
Like we should be playing this. We should be doing this ourselves.
Instead of
It's just like being narrated to us that it happened.
I mean,
At least they're actually like talking to one another, and it's not just like Faye sitting in a chair with like a pendulum swinging and a background like kind of like skewed at an angle, and just rows of like narration.
significantly better. Yes, I would say significantly better.
It turns into a fucking book.
And just force the question. Jeez. You're 6. Shut up.
You're
you don't
6.
get to
Shut up.
ask.
Leedle deedle deedle shimmering.
All right.
Hey, Goonsack.
What motivates you to do this?
I think it's really funny that I can't remember his name, but the dude who rated us and decided to name
Brutals.
Yeah, Brutals. Decided to name Armorant Goonsack when you have such an affinity for wine in this channel.
What?
Yeah.
Goon sack?
Do you know what a Goonsack is?
Is that what a goon sack is?
Yeah,
it's like
it's
a
a
wine
bag
bag.
of wine.
Goon sack. It's an Australian term for cask wine drank from a sack. Oh wow.
Literally a bag of wine. You know how like British people have like bags of milk? A Goonsack is wine.
All right
in a
then.
similar fashion. I really did enjoy that interaction where apparently that's an inside joke with his channel, and like a friend or a viewer is like that apparently is like something
How can you
playfully
have insulted me in
offensive
this
to
way?
him. And he came in and he's like, I come in here and you named his name is Goonsack? What the fuck?
Okay, who do you want?
Geez, now that everybody's properly leveled.
Yeah.
I still think I want Vivi. And definitely not Aiko, she's out. Queen is fine.
That 6k damage from frog drop's just fine. It's just fine.
Fine, but it's not like super fun to just sit there and spam frog drop.
As opposed to sit there and spamming flare sword or jump or, you know.
Well, honestly, with their low MP, you can't really spam that shit.
You
Fuck it,
literally
we'll take
just.
Quina.
That's, huh?
Yep, I'll take Quina.
I mean, don't let me browbeat you. Take whoever you want.
Yeah, I want Quina. We're still missing a blue spell, though.
We are. Just a matter of picking it up somewhere. Okay. Before we get going, let's read through this. I'm just going to read through this. Missable item alert number 21. Blah, 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 blah. It is important to remember that many shops will change their inventory or become unavailable entirely once you go to the Shimmering Island. Many of the items they once carried will no longer be available, or in a few cases, they will remain available in limited quantities but can no longer be bought. In the table below, the number needed of each item refers to how many total you need in-game. If you've already used the item to synthesize a different item, subtract the number you synth from the total needed, blah, 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 blah. So, yeah. So, we're going to go through, before we go do anything else, there is a pretty big chunk of checking our inventory to make sure that we have enough things for all of the synthesizing the guide is going to want us to do, okay? So, items, arrange. Alright, we need, go down to hats. We need 12 bandanas. Okay, so we're already missing bandanas, so we are going to go to the first location where we can get those, and that is going to be Black Mage Village. So, Black Mage Village is over here. And hopefully we won't have to do any, like, cotton robe scenarios, but we'll see how it goes.
Hey, Tiff, what's up?
Yo, oh my goodness. Tiff, raiding with a party of 10. How's it going, Tiff? Or are you just playing? I'll do a little shout out real quick. Shout out, Tiff. Seven Days to Die? You've been really getting into 7 Days to Die.
It's a good game.
Now you're... Okay. You went from raiding with a party of 10 to raiding with a party of 1. Not sure about the specifics on that one, but you know what? I don't care either way. How's it going? How are you doing tonight? Ugh. Oh my goodness. Thank you very much for the sub. I need to check everyone's gear. I actually think we don't have Vivi and Steiner all geared out like they, or Vivi and Ruby all geared out like they should be.
You know, I haven't attacked with the Bistro Fork or the Gastro Fork. Let's see what we're doing. That's garbage.
Well, it's
the damage range.
It's still that damage range
bad.
thing. Yeah, with Quina.
Do it again.
Is what it is. I stole a tent.
Brains. Completely wasted.
Yeah.
Do you love the trance?
Mama!
Forever.
You need assistance? Are you sure? Okay.
How crappy is that, too? You tranced, didn't get a single turn, the battle ended, and your trance bar is going to be empty. It, like, stole your trance.
I feel you. I do agree with you. Like, it's not a good mechanic.
More wine.
Eyo! More wine.
More wine.
How's it going, Tiff? Thanks for the bits. Oy, 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 oy. All right, where is le item?
Have you dealt with your first like 7th day or
Oh, I
night
think
in
I think
7
she's
Days to
done
Die?
that many times at this
Yeah.
point. Actually,
Yeah, probably. Apparently, like the meta is that you have your base, but then you have a second, like, fortified structure to handle the horde. Because if it gets
Yeah, I can see that.
breached, because like if it gets breached, you have a chance of like losing everything, right?
yeah.
So if you have this, one structure that's like you have base where all your shit is, you can have another one that if it's breached, whatever, you can just build it back.
I mean, that makes sense. Honestly. All right, bandanas. We need a total of 12 bandanas. What, you got me a thing.
You got a thing.
Thank you, mama. Actually, no. I mean,
I
I'll
never
take a
did
spoon.
that.
What?
I
What,
always
Jay?
just
Oh, you're talking about. Gotcha.
yeah. I'll like the like 2 times I played any amount of time into it. Our base was also our fortification for the 7th day.
All right, that is all we need from the Black Mage Village.
Off,
Yeah.
but then I carried that water.
And then you uncooled off.
I'm hot again.
Oh no.
That's just warming up.
Oh no, mama. Okay, we needed 2 fairy flutes. We have those. We need 2 mithril claws. We've got 3. We need 2 tridents. We got those. We need 7 green berets. We've got those. We need 3 gold armors. We've got those. We need 7 judo uniforms. We do not have enough of those. Okay, so we need to go to, well, we can go to a number of places. We can go to Estogaza, to pick that up. Estogaza. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, so what's the name of the show, baby? Is it Kotaro Lives Alone? That's what it's actually named? Okay. Tiffany, you and I don't know if Lauren would like this or not, but like, y'all, what's it on? Is it on Netflix? You need to look up Kotaro Lives Alone on Netflix, because it is some of the cutest shit that I have seen in quite a while. It's actually like really like no, it's on Netflix. Hello.
Oh, wow. Hello there. Hello there. Hey, ya. 4.
No, well, that was a
A little
thing.
bit better.
It's a little better. Casey started watching it today, and it's kind of adorable, honestly. All right. My cats are running wild. Look. Get him, Jay.
Well,
Ah!
I plan to. If it's my turn.
Okay. She's not in a very petty mood, so...
You will try regardless.
She's in a play mood. But yeah, I try regardless.
You know what? Damage range sucks.
Damage
Freaking-
range.
all these characters got like their best weapons, and they're doing consistently good damage. And Quina either does, it does not do consistently good damage.
I agree. I agree with you. If only Quina had something that allowed her to do consistently good damage.
Like an ability she could learn that would like be like you have it like tightens up the damage range, like maybe even pulls down the top end to pull up the bottom end.
Multiplayer was the option. You were sad. Didn't return to the. We were really sad. Yeah, when we first started to play, or when we first started planning to play, we were gonna play the remaster because there's a mod an enhanced like an HD mod for it.
Yeah.
That makes it look even better, and we were really excited to do that, but multiplayer wasn't in it, so we couldn't do it.
Yeah, we were gonna do the whole kit and caboodle. I even spent a lot of time looking online to see if there was a multiplayer mod for the remaster.
You used to play 5, 6, and 7.
Ah!
Or 5, 6, and 9. We have actually played 5 and 6 prior to this.
Yep.
And had a blast with them.
And
okay,
we
where are
haven't
going?
yet played 4, but I assume we're
Hello.
gonna.
How's it going, Ganja? My cats are going crazy. What you doing, Lippin? What you doing, Lippin Dippin? Hey, thank you for the follow, Zayden. I'm assuming it's Zayden. If I mispronounce something, just let me know. You've been playing through 10. 10 is a fun game. I think actually 10 is, for all, like, a lot of people have issues with 10, but I think 10 is one of the most fun Final Fantasies to play. I think the gameplay is actually really good with it. Alright. Yeah, we're having a good stream so far.
Yep,
Things are going pretty well.
absolutely.
You love 8 and 10?
It's fine.
10 is great. I think it's a great game. 8, I actually do really enjoy 8, but I know a lot of people hate it, so is what it is. Shit. Hold up. Is this not at Estogaza? Are you holding? Oh, okay. Look, I didn't say anything about 8, but a lot of people will say bad things about 8.
I mean, it's fine if you look at it through the lens of Squall is dead theory.
You gonna get stabbed?
I know.
No one asked you. That's fair. Draw system makes it a slog, but it's not game ruining. Yeah, I agree. I do think the draw system is somewhat but
You know what? You know what's really funny? It's like the way you could exploit. I don't remember what they call it.
Oh, the card game's awesome. Like Triple Triad's a great game.
Triad. Hold on a second. Hold on.
Yeah, I know what he's going for.
Show it on stream.
You haven't played any? It is what it is.
So, me and a buddy loved Triple Triad so much that I have this disgusting looking box made out of cardboard and duct tape that has the Final Fantasy logo on it. And inside this box is every single card from Triple Triad.
Wow.
And we actually played the game on a tabletop.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
I need two flame sabers. Is
Like, we played it in high school, in the open where other people could see. We were truly nerds.
you can actually just play Triple Triad nowadays? Do they have a like a standalone? I would not be surprised if they did, actually. Oh, didn't they put a standalone like triple? Well, not a standalone, but didn't they put Triple Triad in
Online.
like in 14 or 11 or something like that? There we go. They have it in an app. I should get that. I actually really enjoyed Triple Triad. Okay, we need some silver forks. We got those. It's in 14 with like a trillion cards. Nice.
Wow.
Yeah, I remember it. I remember it being in 14, but I don't remember ever playing it during my brief time in.
Oh no.
Okay, we need black hoods.
Yeah, Jeremy. What's your feelings of Tetramaster?
Do I like Tetramaster? I'm not a huge fan. No. I am
funny.
not. I'm not as like diehard against it as Jay is, but I'm not a huge fan.
So,
I
Die
think
Hard
it can
Against It
be
is very
somewhat
strong
fun.
because, like,
I just think
until
it's
we started playing
overly
this
complicated.
game, I never knew truly how the game worked.
Mm.
Before we started this playthrough, I actually looked up and dove deep into the rabbit hole that is Tetramaster and how it works. And after learning how it works, I hate it. It's so
Agreed.
convoluted, so stupid. The way the values are calculated is unnecessary and complicated, and the fact that any card can lose to another card regardless of their stats. Like, yes, the stronger cards have a higher chance of winning, but they could still lose to a shitty card. That just doesn't feel good. You're putting randomness into a game that shouldn't be random.
I agree. Okay, we need 2 Ashuro's rods. We've got that. We need 2 Hamelins. We've got that. We need 2 Octagon rods. We've got that. Need 2 obelisks. I'm not sure what obelisks are. You know what obelisks are? I guess I
So you got
just looked
one.
This. Huh?
It's a spear,
Oh, it's a spear. Gotcha.
and you have one.
Okay, well, we need to buy 1 of those. Oh, we have 1 equipped. Gotcha. That is what. We need 2 rune blades, which I believe are the swords. Which, we have 1. Buy. Okay, we need 2 tiger fangs, which got
We
that.
have.
And we need some Diamande armor.
We have 2 and 1
Then
equipped.
buy
We now have 3
Okay,
and 1 equipped.
now we're gonna get out of here and go to Estagazo.
Estocazo.
Or Estogaza. Sorry, not Estogazo. I've been watching more, I don't know, I told you the other day that I went on this whole, like, Brennan Lee Mulligan kick, basically. So I started watching a lot more, like, College Humor, Dimension 20, stuff like that.
I've seen a lot of them in College Humor. Funny guy. I
Sure.
really like Brennan.
So I started watching a lot of the other, just vicariously, because while I started watching other stuff, YouTube noticed that and started suggesting shit to me. So I ended up watching a fair amount of like Game Changer, the game show that they do on College Humor, or Dropout TV, basically. And then
Those are
also,
funny.
actually, so I've watched a fair amount of both of those, and both of those are really pretty good shows, actually. Very enjoyable content. I think the actually hits really close to home.
Actually.
Yeah.
I think it's funny. Remember before Campaign 3 of CR kicked up, we were talking about, you were like, I bet you there's going to be a roster change or a cast change. And I was like, well, if there is, what do you think it should be? And, you know, one of the things was like, I would love to see Brennan at the table. And that, I know, I knew that was a stretch, but it was cool to see him show up for the one shot.
Yeah.
Like
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
So
yeah. I haven't finished that. I need to.
He was at the table for that Elden Ring event.
Yeah. I started it. I got like 45 minutes into it. I just haven't finished it. I just haven't had the time to watch it. Excalibur 2 is one of the worst things in this game. It's one of
the worst.
It's a real pain in the ass to get. Yeah, one of the worst to get. Absolutely.
Unless you're a speedrunner, then you get it every time.
That's true.
Because, like, a normal speedrun, you're going to get it. Like the world record is like 8. Was it 8 hours?
I don't remember.
Even tighter than that. It was like 8 hours something.
Ow. This guy is slowly but surely stopping our whole team.
Yeah, we will game over if that happens.
Whoops. But yeah, I think Brennan's just like,
he's very charismatic. Like the way he like carries himself, when he speaks, he is so confident in what he's saying.
He also just has this feel of like, oh yeah, this guy's into all the same shit we're into. Like, you know, and hearing him talk, seeing him on game shows, seeing him on, you know, actually, right, like, I'm getting, like, understanding what the breadth of some of his knowledge is, or, like, listening to him, like, he talks about, like, oh, I'm gonna go into my mind palace, and you're gonna find, like, you know, the whole history of the Merovingian dynasty, and I'm like, I relate, motherfucker, I relate, right? Because, like, it's just... Yeah, it just sucks to have to get it, absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh, one of my favorite little clips from him was he was talking with somebody. I don't even remember who it was, but he's talking about the idea of learning, being someone practicing magic and learning magic, not through studying and reading books, by going out and killing things.
Yeah.
Like, you go to school and you're like, so what are we saying? No, we're going out, we're going to kill some fucking goblins.
Well, I mean, so if you watch any of, fuck, what's it called? Shit, my mind's blanking. The fucking, like, the D&D show where he did, they're basically going to, like, adventuring academies, right?
Yeah. Yep.
It's something like super obviously. It's just something high, like adventuring or adventurers high, or I don't remember what it is though. Also, the stupid extra items from like Jump Rope King. We did some of the Jump Rope King, and we basically just cheated our asses off at it because that shit's
we got
that shit's hard.
The Tetra Master card, and then like the last Tetra Master card, and then bounced.
Yeah. That is a very difficult thing to accomplish, basically. Diamond gloves. We need 3 of those. We've got that. We need some diamond swords. We've got those. We need some flame sabers. We've got those. We need some heavy lances. We got those. We need some scissor fang. We've got those. We already have these silver forks. We need some black hoods. Ba, 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 ba. We need Ashura's rods. We already got that. I think we're good now. I think we've gotten everything. You're off. Thanks for dropping by, as always. Hope you have a good night.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Ugh! Oh, yeah. Okay. So that is our item list of shit that we need to acquire before we go to the Shimmering Island. But that's just the buying stuff shit. So, I'm just going to read through what the walkthrough is talking about here real quick. In addition, the areas listed below become unavailable, as will any treasures contained therein, missable ones listed next to the area. While this is not important, you need to visit these locations if you want to work towards your treasure hunter rank. We did all of this stuff as we were going through, so I don't think we're gonna have any big issues. Right? There is one thing that I would say, and that's that while we are here in Estogaza, I think, yeah, we can try to find the blue wraiths here to get frost. If we go to Mount Gulug. So. Are you interested in knocking that out?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, well let's do that then.
And whatever, I don't. Do you even know what the last spell is for Queena?
No, that is the last spell for Quinn.
Oh, okay.
We got everything
gotcha.
else. Yeah.
Okay.
That was the one that we missed.
Gotcha. Same page, achieve. Well, funny to
This
think
guy
that
is
in
perfect.
2 rounds these birds could kill our entire party.
Yeah, that's actually why I'm just gonna go ahead and attack. Ooh! That crit nearly did max damage!
Bro. I hate this fork. It did less than Dagger,
That's true.
the mage. The white mage.
Look. She lifts, bro.
She does not.
Sure she does. She's swole.
She not slow.
Just hating. That's rude. Alright, I actually don't think we need to go anywhere. We can probably just run
Just
around
out
here.
here in the entrance. What are we looking for?
Blue Wraiths.
Blue wraiths. That's right. We came through here. We were like, we tried on a red wraith or something. Oh, that's ugly.
That's rude.
It's a Hydra.
Hold up. Oh, wow. Never mind. My nose is all tickling.
How much does it cost to do Frog Drop 5? Yeah, we're just gonna spam
It's
that.
very cheap.
Very, very cheap. Arrow Breath. Oh wow, does each head do something different? That's cool. Like they have an animation for each head.
That is cool, actually. That's really cool.
Woo, so close to that 6K for 5 MP.
Yeah. I mean, you do have half MP on Queena, so there's that.
Well, yeah, but still 10 MP out of having over like
It's-
200.
Yeah, it's pretty
Yeah.
nice. Agreed. I think these are red wraiths.
They aren't blue, that's for sure.
No, these are
There's a
Veeples. These are the guys that do the heat thing, I remember. Didn't feel like casting, Jay?
I should.
I should put on Odin Sword again. That shit's raw, really effective.
Yes, a whole 1,000. Also, you want to put half MP back on Big B? So I have to spend 40 MP on a single cast?
Not really.
Zantetsuken! That's Gungnir. That was clearly not the sword.
Look. It is what it is, my man.
That wasn't the sword.
You're not wrong. You're definitely not wrong. All right, I haven't. Yeah, we need to take a moment and do gear stuff.
Yeah. I want half MP back on. Wait.
You actually want Red Hood. Eclipse is fine. Eye for an eye. Interesting.
Is that the last skill we have? That's it. That's the last skill that he doesn't have.
I believe so. I believe that to be
Hey, that's
correct.
cool. Once he learns that, he literally could just equip the best shit. The thing that I wanted to do the whole game. All
Oh,
the characters.
oh, wine.
Just put on the good things.
Oh no.
I mean, you belittle me. You may belittle me.
I
But that is a
do.
valid
I
concern.
may and I will.
Yeah. Belittle. I don't care. I know I'm right. Objectively, I am correct.
I'm objectively correct. Yeah, sure. Was that auto life? Very nice.
Ooh, that's some good gear.
Decent stuff.
Hmm.
Okay. We are geared. Now we will.
Are we abilitied?
What's eye for an eye? Raises counter
Oh.
activation rate. Interesting.
Maybe that makes counter worth it.
Maybe.
Let's see by how much. See if there's a stupid complicated formula for it.
Absolutely, there will be.
Instead of just like raises it by 50%. Eye for Eye is a support ability learned by Zidane for 60 AP from the Flash Hat Ninja Gear for 35 AP. Blah 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 blah.
Nice.
It
Really-
increases the counter activation rate even if an attack misses the user by oh god. I hate being right. By changing the
Yeah.
formula by changing the formula for counter from if SPR, I think that means spirit, is greater than or equal to a random number between 0 and 99.
What the fuck?
Counterattack is initiated to if SPR, which I think means spirit, if spirit times 2 is greater than or equal to a random number between 1 and 99, counterattack is initiated. So I don't know. There's no way to actually tell how much that's going to increase it, because, like, of course it just has just double the chances. Just double it. God. So, well, I guess technically that's what it does.
I think, yeah, I was gonna say, I think actually that's what you just described.
It's spirit times 2 greater than or equal to instead of just spirit. So, so the way counter work is a random number is generated
That.
between 0 and 99. And if that random number is less than your spirit stat, then you counter.
Okay.
What is main spirit?
It is 36.
So that would double it to 62?
Sure.
So a random number is generated.
It's spirit percent chance to activate normally. So it's 36. So now it's...
Normally. If you put I for I...
Yeah. So now it's
it
72.
becomes- yeah.
If we used it, yeah. Alright. I mean,
So
that's...
that would mean majority of the time you would counter.
Yeah, absolutely. And I will throw this out there, with proper gear selection, you can get up to probably 50 spirit pretty easily. So, you could get that to 100% activation pretty easily.
Yeah, you just need to get your spirit up to 50.
Okay.
No wonder it was missing so much, or it wasn't proccing so much. People just had counter and were getting smacked all over the place and not reacting. It's because, like, when you get it in the beginning of the game, you have, like, maybe 20 spirit.
Yeah,
like,
pretty low.
Garbage. Trash. I love seeing haste on everyone. Click the fucking reckon.
I was gonna say, you gonna do anything, buddy?
I'm gonna. Let me.
He gonna.
And drop that frog.
Queen is awesome. We've actually... So,
Yeah, absolutely.
Jay... I have experimented with Queen a bit in the past.
I never
but
did.
Jay never really did blue
I
magic.
couldn't be asked to sit there and collect all the magic.
Sure. But Queen is good.
It's good. Well, I mean, it's like that in every Final Fantasy. Blue magic is always worth the investment. I just didn't do it.
Uh-huh.
Every Final Fantasy, there's blue magic. It's always worth it. I will say, though, there are some blue magic that you're just like, especially in this game, it was, like, horribly nerfed or not as good, or basically, like, I don't know, like, Big Guard costs too much, lasts too little, and doesn't do enough.
Yeah.
In other Final Fantasies, Big Guard is, like, the spell to have. You always want Big Guard if you can have Big Guard. What? Oh.
Alright then.
What did you do?
Ode.
Oh, okay. All right. You skipped the animation. I didn't realize you got a Zon proc. Because I was sitting there menuing, and all of a sudden the window just goes away, and I'm like,
Oh, you don't know Kamari exists and Riku can basically do everything he can? Actually, I'm a big fan of Kamari. I actually like Kamari quite a bit.
yeah, Kamari's great.
But, you know.
He can do everything that everybody else can, just not as good.
So that's the thing is I actually enjoy 10's system because it allows for so much customization of your characters. So it's really, I think 10's a very unique game. It's almost kind of like the way I would the way I would prefer an RPG game that wanted to do a class-based, like a job-based system, but didn't want to fully do a job-based system, I feel is how 10 basically is. And it's really nice. It's a very good game.
It's a very good game.
The game does Sim no justice? Yeah, sure. I mean, it's fair. I do feel like he kind of gets that jack of all trades scenario, whereas a lot of other people get really specialized, I guess. So.
Jack of all trades, master of none.
Yeah, but the rest of that quote is a vital quote, because the rest of the quote's like, but that's better than being a master of one or something like that, right? Like, the insinuation is if you're good at almost everything or a bunch of things, right? That's better than just being, I know this one thing. You never use Kamari, then you always regret it during the one battle where you have to
Gagazette.
Yep. Yep. Absolutely. Alright, I was looking to see if these guys have like a very specific area where they spawn, but the game doesn't say anything about it, so...
I mean, you want to just run through the dungeon just for funsies?
Not
I feel like
really,
this is
no.
taking far too long. Doom.
Hey, there's a bomb.
Those guys, I like those guys. They're cool. The grenades. Vairaga. Blue magic. Let's go ahead and get that guy out of there. Let's frog drop. Let's frog drop that guy. Well, flare does non-elemental damage, so does that mean I could...
Yes. Yeah, Flare does non-elemental damage, so you don't care about that.
have the frog?
Have defrog. Get defrogged.
Willem the frog.
Sure. At least the experience here isn't horrible.
I'm something of a frog myself.
Get out of here. As soon as you said Willem, I should have just known that we were gonna end up there.
I was sitting there, I was like going through like Willem quotes, and I'm like, ah! The Spider-Man one!
How many frogs have we caught? We have over 100 frogs. at this point.
100 and like...
We actually beat Quail earlier tonight.
Yeah, that's one of the first things we did.
Yep. One of the first things we did when we started the stream.
Well, that's stop. What's that effect? Oh, alright. Well, hey! We finally topped 6K on a frog drop.
Nice.
Must have leveled. Must have got a level. I think it's like 114 frogs, something like that.
Something like that.
But something like that. Oh man. Phoenix Downs are not nice.
What?
We have 68 of them.
Oh no.
Not nice.
Whatever shall we do?
Go get a Phoenix Down.
Alright, we're fucking leaving this area. We're leaving this
Yeah,
area! The game says,
Great.
no, Jay, you shan't frog drop
I
me
sh-
again.
There shall not be frogs droppeth this day. So bright.
There's no way to remove
All
that
right,
subspec.
what is it called? Blue Wraith, right?
Yeah.
There is a thread about people having a hard time finding one.
Yeah. There are other creatures that you can get frost off of, so we might go try those, but they're just random encounters all over the place, like a kraken, you know,
Yeah.
for example.
Yeah.
So. But it is what it is.
I should point out that when you encounter Wraith, Mount Gulug, they come in a party of 2, 1 red and 1 blue.
Interesting.
Just so you know, the actual Wraith is always the same color. The blue and red refers to the color of the flames in their lamps. We're not even seeing Wraiths. I found one. They are only in the altar area of Gulag.
Okay.
So you have to go down after Mount Gemini.
What's up, Lippin' Dippin'? It's like I have been pushed aside.
Uh-oh. There was a firefight! I'm just gonna do Willem references now.
I see that. What's up, Odie Bodie? Is she moving too much? What's wrong? He's not happy. He doesn't like having to share his perch. Ooh, that encounter rate.
Alright, so one place says the lower walkway, and another place says... what was it? The altar area.
Okay. We'll head down and check.
Son Tetsuken. Oh, hey. I think I found a video that shows someone encountering one, so you'll know exactly where they were standing when it happened.
Nice. Reflect null. Hell yeah.
Just want to verify. Okay. Here you go, Jeremy. Just in case you want to know. Hopefully it'll just show it in the thumbnail. It did not. But, I mean, if you hit play, it should be the screen that immediately shows up.
It sounds good. I will check it out. We are going to go ahead and end this video here. If you're watching on Twitch, stick around. We're going to keep playing. If you're watching on YouTube, I hope you enjoyed, and we will see you next time for more Final Fantasy IX. Bye-bye, everybody. Hey, everybody. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider leaving a like, commenting, or subscribing. It really helps me out. If you'd like to see me live, head over to my Twitch at twitch.tv/thedistanthorizon.